What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are spending half of the day on the road. I am heading to Killingworth, Connecticut. It is about a 2-hour ride from my house. I left around 8 a.m. I have just under 45 minutes left. It says 42 minutes on my GPS. So I should be there fairly soon. I'm heading there to pick up a 2-yard bucket for a wheel loader. I'm not exactly sure why we're buying this bucket. It might be used for a salt bucket. I'm not 100% positive on it, but my father found it on Facebook Marketplace and it was going for a decent price, so he decided to grab it and he sent me there to get it today. So I'm gonna pick up the bucket, get it loaded in the bed of my truck. Hopefully the guy has a piece of equipment that we can lift it up with a chain or something and drop it right in the bed. Of course, I put the ladder rack back on my truck too the other day, so that's going to make it a bit more difficult to get it loaded. Hopefully we don't run into any issues, but I'm going to get it loaded and I am taking this to the job site with me and then back to our Dutchess yard at the end of the day. So I won't be at that job until probably around lunchtime. It's probably about a 2-hour ride from this place in Connecticut to that job as well. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to put the GPS in once I get there. But I'm gonna set the camera up on a time lapse for the rest of the ride and I will see you guys when we are at this location. All right, guys, here we are, all loaded up, ready to go. The guys had it hanging on some chains with a little JCB loader. So as soon as I got there, all I did was pull that bar off, backed under the bucket, and they dropped it down. I strapped it in and we are good to go. This is pretty much my limit here with this Colorado. It is squatting quite a bit, but it's not terrible. It would have been a little bit more ideal if it was slightly more towards the passenger side. It is up against this wheel well here, but not bad at all. It's not really pushing into it or anything. It's just kind of sitting against it, so we should be all right. This is a 2-yard gem bucket. It says gem right here, and then it also says TRM Manufacturing on the plate here. This is our first time getting one of these buckets, at least my first time. My father might have had one before I was working for him, so I don't know if Gem owns TRM or TRM owns Gem. The way I'm reading it, it seems like TRM owns Gem. If anybody watching this knows, definitely leave a comment and let me know. But it seems like a pretty nice bucket. It's in good shape. There's obviously a little bit of sand and mulch and stuff in here, but overall it is a pretty clean bucket. I am about to hop in and hit the road. I have about a 2-hour ride until we are at that job site, and then after we're done working there, we're gonna run up to our Dutchess yard and get this thing unloaded. All right, guys, so change of plans. I am obviously not at our Dutchess yard and I'm down here at our main shop. I am leaving this bucket here. So I got to get it unstrapped. I'm going to hop in the forklift. I'm going to try and lift it up a little bit. I'll put a block under it and then I'll get the forks under it. I'll probably have to strap it to the machine. That way the far side of it doesn't tilt down when I lift it, because I can only get the fork so far. Maybe that's what I'll do actually. We have little fork extensions right here that we made out of old plow blades. You can see the holes in it, the bolt holes. So I'll put these on the forks and we'll see if we can grab it without having to strap it. But let me get it unstrapped and then I'll hop in our little forklift and see if we can get it out of here. It might help if I take this bar out. Strap it. I don't feel like grabbing the extensions. See if that one will work. If it doesn't, I'll add another from the headgear to the far side of the plow or the bucket. All right, so that worked out pretty well with that one strap there. But we are leaving this bucket right here for now. This bucket is actually for our salt loader, which we have down here. Let me grab a tape measure real quick. Here, 1 second. Let me grab tape out of here. Should have one right here. All right, so let's see how wide this bucket is. We'll just hook it on the outside here. We have, we'll say 99 outside to outside. It's really close. So 99 inches. Come on, tape. Come on. All right, so let's go see how wide the bucket is on this IT machine here. Doesn't look much different. Well, our plan is not working. This is 92.5. So the reason we bought the other bucket is this one is technically bigger. I think this is a 3 yard or it's a 2.5, and the one inside is a 2 yard bucket. And the reason we bought that is because when we're loading all these salt spreaders, a lot of salt spills off this way, and if you're not paying attention, some of it goes up on the headboard. But neither of these trucks have it. Well, actually this one does. This has a little spill shield on the front of that salt spreader there, but a lot of them don't, and we are dumping a lot of salt. So the reason we bought this was because it was smaller. We would not spill as much, apparently. That was the whole plan with this. But this is, I think it's like 7 inches wider, 6.5 inches wider. So it must not be as deep of a bucket or as tall, but I don't think that is really going to help us as far as spilling left and right on the sides of the salt spreader. So I'm going to have to give my father a call and talk to him about that.
Yep, go ahead, Brad.
Dad,
Brandon?
the new bucket is 6.5 inches wider than the bucket on the IT machine.
What?
It's wider, it's not as deep or tall.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's 99 inches, and the one on the IT machine is 92.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
So your plan there backfired on you. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.